never fit in at school and work was a headache. I struggled all my life to be happy and get the rent paid.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is my mom 1080. Today I'm going to be telling you a crazy story. Alright, so this is how it goes. One time I was in the woods, I saw a deer. He had a helmet on. He was wearing full body gear. He had a 7.62 AK times 39 BS ammo in it. He's ready to drop me, fully kill me. And he also had a half mag of golden round. So I have a crossbow. I shoot him in the head. I kill him. I get a bunch of loot. I make it out of raid, and then I extract, and I got a bunch of free stuff. But besides that, I'm going to tell you guys a crazy story today. So it was me, my buddy's girlfriend, and my buddy's brother. So we were all chilling, hanging out in the car. We were on a little back road, and the crazy thing is there's an electrician truck at the stop sign. So we couldn't really pull up to the stop sign. So the truck told us to go around him because nobody was coming. So we said, okay, cool. So I pulled around the truck, and then I hit the stop sign. Well, the car comes flying in there full speed, slams into a curb, flips over. Okay, not really, no. He comes flying in there, hits the curb, starts cussing at me. My buddy starts cussing at him. Then this dude in the back seat rolls down the window, and he's full of face tats. And this is where it gets crazy. My buddy calls him Thor. He says, "You Thor looking mother effer." Well, we were talking mad crap to these guys, and I was cussing at him too, yelling and stuff. Well, my buddy, we're just gonna call him Trey. My buddy Trey was a drug dealer, and I mean massive drug dealer. Like, he always had like at least 2 pounds of weed on him everywhere we went. You know, we were just a bunch of high-ons doing stupid stuff. Well, it turns out that my buddy Trey had a best friend, and his name is Tanner. That's not his real name. We're just gonna call him Tanner. So Tanner's a guy, and he's best friend. Well, this is where it gets crazy. You see, Tanner's stepdad was part of the Mexican cartel. So Tanner's stepdad was part of the Mexican cartel, and this is where it gets wild. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. This is crazy. So me and Trey were hanging out, chilling, getting high, putting a gas mask on, getting pretty blazed, whatever, you know, living it up. We're out there chilling. Well, Trey has a delivery he's got to pick up full of weed. So we're going to a place that has a bunch of weed, and we're going to pick it up and export it back to his home or his house, whatever you call it. Well, it wasn't really his house. There's like 5 people living in it, and I don't even know. It's pretty crazy. They're wild people, okay? I don't hang out with them no more. But yeah, so he had a bunch of weed, and we're going to go pick it up. Well, we go to pick up Tanner, and Tanner is at his house. Well, we go to pick up Tanner, and you would not believe what happened. We didn't know this at the time, and we're at Tanner's house. His dad pulls up in this car, looks at me funny, and I was like, why does this dude look at me like that? So he comes up to my window and starts banging on it really hard, like he's about to break the glass. I roll down the window. He grabs me by the shirt. He starts yelling at me, cussing at me, telling me I'm a disrespectful little shit. Starts yelling at me and stuff, freaking screaming, grabbing me by my shirt. I started screaming at my buddy to put the car in reverse. Get this, I'm high as a kite. I am blazed at this point. I don't even know what's going on. He told me if I don't leave his property in 3 seconds, he's gonna blow my brains out with a shotgun. Well, this dude goes inside his house, and I don't know if he got a gun or not. My buddy put the car in reverse and dipped. We were in my whip, so I was letting him drive it, and he put the car in reverse and peeled out. Tanner was like, what just happened? Why did my dad just started freaking out for no reason? Like, he's in the house like cussing and getting all mad. We told him what happened. He said, dude, was that y'all that cussed at my stepdad like that or whatever? I said, yeah, it was me and Sam, which is not his real name, but we're just gonna call him Sam. I said, yeah, me and Sam kind of cussed him out and whatever, because he blamed me for parking in the stop sign, not letting enough room for a car to go through when there was an electrician truck in the way, so he literally couldn't move at all. So it's kind of his fault that he hit the curb. So he was like, yeah, and he was like, was there a dude that had face tattoos like a skull? And I was like, yeah. Well, that dude, my buddy called Thor, that guy has literally murdered people. He's literally a hitman for the Mexican cartel. And I just cussed these people out, dude. I almost got murked. It was actually freaking insane because I did not know what was going on. I didn't even know any of that at the time until afterwards. So yeah, that's my story of how I almost got killed by a Mexican cartel guy. Could have been beheaded. I could have been put in a trash bag and driven down to Mexico and poo-pooed on. Well, you know what? That didn't happen. So yeah, best of luck to him. Pretty much the moral of the story is be careful who your friends are, and don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. They're fun, but they're bad. So don't do them. Kind of hypocritical coming from me. No, I'm just playing. But at the end of the day, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, then can't really help you out. Kind of sucks for you for the most part. But yeah, I really don't know what to say. That's just my crazy story of how I almost got killed by a dude that was in the Mexican cartel. And I have a bunch of other crazy stories like this too, guys. But you know, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, I really don't care. Don't forget to keep it safe, keep it chill, keep it cool, and like always, peace. Also, Trey, I really hope you're not in jail, because last time that I saw you was like 4 years ago, and you said the cops are after you and your house got raided by the police, literally. Guys, this is something else that's crazy, right? So a little side story before I actually end this video, even though I just did my outro. I'm gonna probably cut this back in there, but listen to this. So one time Trey hit me up and was like, hey, I need you to come over to my house right now. So I go over to his house, and he said, hey, Tanner's dad just told me that we're getting raided by the police, and I have a bunch of guns and drugs in my car, so I need like some help because I don't have a whip. I don't have have any way to get this out of here. Nobody wants to help me. So I was with my other buddies at the time. The guy that I called Sam, I was with him and his girlfriend. So I was like, well, I don't really know how to help you. He's like, just get my crap and just drive it somewhere. So I had to get in my car and drive to this dude's house and pick up all of his drugs and all of his guns, dude. Literally tons of guns, bro. And like at least I would say £1.5 full of weed. It was in these 2 big jars. So I had to take all this in my car and drive it over to my buddy's house and literally export it. And his house literally got raided, dude. Like doors bashed in, house flipped. It was completely raided. Everybody moved after that. He actually ended up moving somewhere else. And yeah, I haven't seen him since. So if you're not in jail, dude, hope you're doing alright. I don't know what you're doing nowadays, but yeah. Anyway, guys, peace.
Just a kid from the 90s.